you ever had a nightmare you couldn't explain? I remember one from long ago. Get away from my baby! Let's go home. You can't do anything on your own. Can't she talk? Come on, Jen, speak. Woof. I'll leave her alone. I know they want what's best for me, but I can't stay here. Don't listen to those jerks. I don't mind the quiet people. I'm a writer and I appreciate the quiet ones. By the way, my name is Djin. I grabbed a paper that flew out of your bag the other day. Djin, is it? We can be friends, if you want. I'll take that as a yes. Well, welcome to our crap shack. It's not all that bad. Make yourself at home. Us artists gotta stick together in a world of these in-the-box types, don't we? You can stay here as long as you want. I've seen you out and about with your clan. It's kinda like mine. I understand if you don't want to go back. I'm sorry I haven't been around the last few months. My mother had cancer, and it was progressing fast. I did everything I could to help her, but she's gone now. I need time to myself. I'll get back to our projects, but for right now, I need to be alone. Take care, Jen, but I'll be nearby when you need me. You got the next pictures done yet, Jen? I'd like to be done before I'm an old maid. Don't give me that look. Get back to work. You won't achieve anything. You will not matter. You're worthless. Jen, those voices are all around again. Stop them, please. I didn't mean to get angry. I can't handle this. Thank you. We need to stop giving in. We can make it. At least we got grocery shopping done today. It's such a pain carrying all this home by foot, isn't it? Huh? What's wrong with that woman? Stop that cart before it hits my car! I got it. Thank you so much. My car is so darling. Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Lee. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Djin. My little friend here is Jen. She doesn't speak, so don't mind her. Nice to meet you both. You two aren't walking with all those bags, are you? I'll give you a ride as a thanks for saving my vehicle. Well, that's nice of you. We'd really appreciate it. I can pay you gas money when I'm good. When I can. I mean, I'm good for it. Here we are, you two. Home. Jen, I have a confession. Confession? Like what? I live in my Jeep. I lost everything trying to gain my license. I've seen you two around the city for the past years. We have a lot in common. Hours at the library, hanging out practically everywhere. You two are like super besties. Neither of you drive. I have no place to live. Can we... I feel stupid for asking this, but can we be friends? Okay, I'm not completely innocent here. I want to make a deal. I need friends. That's unreal living in this. Why do you live in this? How did this happen? I wasn't taught anything about being independent while growing up, and one day, boom, I had to learn everything all at once. I'm still learning. I know how that is. I was never able to be independent either. Just bribe with money and things just to keep me under their thumbs. I can't even hold on to friends. Some were great, but we just grew apart. And others, they just stuck around to get what they could from me. And when I had nothing left, I'm all alone now. We're alone too. I speak for both of us when I say, welcome home. Lee, I thought you were editing. You're still on the net? I was in the middle of talking to a few people. I'm still editing, I promise. Please don't lose your temper. You were doing so well. I used to write on my blog before because I had no one before I met you and Jen. Sometimes I still write on it when I feel alone. I have to tell you the truth, Lee. I suffered a bout of internet addiction too. And there was only one way for me to escape it. Years ago, I made friends on the net, fought internet trolls on several sites, wasted countless hours looking at cat post after cat post. I had still have a never-ending battle with spell check. Then I made the worst mistake ever. I helped a person out. She moved into my house, ruined my life, but that's over now. That mess is gone. My art has always been my world, and no one will ever take control of it again. It's my time. Cat post after cat post. No, Djin, thank you. Thank you so much for being honest with me. No one has ever talked to me about this problem before. They just yell at me, report my posts, and the worst of all, they ignore me for long periods of time. It's always better to talk to people offline. You want me to go out there? But, you know, there's people and, How nice of you, Jen. You planned a picnic. You're so sweet. This is such a great outing, Jen. I really had to leave my cell phone behind, but this is great. Cell phone? How childish. Besides, Jen wouldn't let me take any of my handhelds either. Just read. I always wanted to read under a tree. Thank you, Jen. It's an old forgotten pastime, isn't it? Chilling outside in the fresh air, no apps or ads flooding your head, the sounds of the birds, the gentle winds, and the bright warm sun warming us up. This is a great day! I see there's not a lot of people here. I'm glad for that. Jen, what's wrong? What made you fall? It looks like something scared you. What scared you? But there's nothing there. Why don't we go home? We've been here for hours. Nightmare, Jen? Yeah, me too. It was so weird. I was on my laptop and this message came on my screen. It said I'm right behind you. I turned around and I saw this strange woman draped in black. She had horns on and her face was blackened out like a shadow. That's weird you mentioned a horned woman. I saw that too. At the end of the hallway. She was surrounded by flames. I think I saw the devil. It's so strange we dreamed almost the same thing. Who was that woman? Are these dreams a warning of some kind? I don't know, Djin, but I'll be driving around today. I need to clear my head. Driving helps me focus. Okay, Jen and I are gonna go for a walk. It's a nice day out. We can use the fresh air. That woman is real? That's what Jen saw. That's what she manifested in our nightmares. Deep breath now. I'm gonna go talk to that woman. Hello. Hi. My name is Lee. I've seen you around. I wanted to talk to you. What are you doing up here anyway? Regressing. As for my name, I'm called many things, but you could just call me Pan. You got a lot of great ideas and interesting view on things. Yeah, we must have been talking for hours. You're pretty interesting too. It was nice talking to you. Hey, come with me. I want you to meet my friends. They would love to meet you. A nice, sweet person like you. I want you to be our friend. Friends? I don't know. We just met. It's a bit of pressure. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you, but you have to meet them. You just got to. I can't. Why? Friends? 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 No, I can't. I can't go through that hurt again. Never again. I won't hurt you, Pan. Neither will my friends. Djin maybe, but we want you to be our friends. I promise that I'll never hurt you. You're lying. Pan! Are you okay? Answer me. 5 more minutes. Hey, Lee, I thought that Jeep looked familiar. What are you doing here? Oh my God, Lee, what the hell is that thing? This is Pan. That's her. That's the devil I saw in my nightmare. Jen saw her too. I as well. But just try to get to know her. She's just like us, Djin. Give her a chance. What happened to her? Why you carry her like that? She fell off the slide. Did she hit her head? I don't know, but she did speak after the fall. I want to take her home with us. Hold it. Not till I talk to her. I've been through hell just letting anyone in my home. Let's wake her ass up at the cafe. Thank you. That does feel nicely. I don't blame you for my fall. That was my blunder. I still feel bad. I shouldn't have pressured you. But I'm glad you're all right. But I don't think you should be by yourself after that fall. I want to take you home with me. Hold it. I'm in charge of that. I'd like to have a little chat with the little she-devil first. I want to talk to her alone. Jen, Lee, go take a powder. So, Pan, we meet again. I beg your pardon? Don't play cute with me. Why don't you just tell me a little about yourself? Oh dear. What's the problem? Lee offered her hand in friendship. I've heard she's really vouching for you. I'm... Lee tells me you got freaked out because she told us that she wants you to be friends with all of us. I'm afraid. Of what? I'm afraid I can't be anyone's friend. I don't want that hurt again. So many have broken my heart. You don't want to get hurt by friendship, so you fell off some playground equipment instead. You three, you don't seem like the others. I've been foolish. Lee was just so nice, and I had a good time talking to her. I was just afraid that I had let my guard down. I see, you have trust issues from bad relationships with friends and family as well. Cripes, friends is one thing, but family is family. I have issues with mine, but we all understand each other despite our differences. I once thought that was true, but family can hurt you the most, especially if they don't try to understand you. What do they do? Please, Djin, I don't want to talk about it. You know what? Forget them then. Family's supposed to be there for you no matter what. But there's a line. I'll tell you what. We're your family now. You mean it? I want to be friends with you three. I really do. Are you two done talking yet? We're getting hungry. Welcome our new sister. Why does everyone I yell at hug me? I'm so glad you three are willing to give me a chance. Let me buy you all a coffee. Hello. I have the sweetest, creamiest shake you have. Make that too. Lee, you look like a latte woman. How about you, Djin? Something sweet? I don't like sweets. Black coffee for my main man here. I'm a woman! And a very handsome woman you are. Come to think of it, what the hell are you? Please don't do that. I am a bitch. Come on, girls. Let's all get a snack. We're all just cranky because we're hungry. Jen, I got you some jerky. I know you don't like sugar. You are what you eat, eh, Djin? That's right footing. Why you? Goodness, I was only joking. I thought friends did that. You're right, Pan. We're all friends, and we're all gonna have fun and great times together. Young at heart, Jen. Angry honest Jen. Dreamer Lee. Not so wicked witch Pan. Morning, Jen! It's such a beautiful day for a drive. I got a bunch of errands to run. Why don't you come with me? Jen usually comes with me, but she and Pan are out for the day. Pan had an appointment with a neurologist, and Jen's at therapy. Come on, let's go out with her price life. I have to go to my bank first, but we are totally going out for breakfast immediately after. Yeah, like, I know Chinese food isn't really breakfast, but there's eggs and egg foo young, so I counted. Aren't secondhand stores fantastic? I love nostalgia. I always find something that reminds me of back then. That price is ridiculous. How do you sleep at night? Do you got a staring problem, Buster? Watch my damn foot! No, I don't think your snotty-nosed brat is cute. Clean his fucking face! We had such a great time today, and I'm so glad we had a nice day going out to great places. I love the mall. Gotta love those secondhand stores. How about you, Jen? You have a great time, too? Maybe less of that and more of this. No, that won't work. You know what? Start over. You want it to look like crap? Failure. Die. Those voices, the shadows of doubt have returned. Why are they haunting me now? It's been a while. Holy shit! You scared me, doll. Your aura is heavy. Whatever is the matter? Jen is a great writer, but her standards are too high. I'm doing my best. She needs a writing partner that's just as neurotic as she is when it comes to art and writing. If Djin came to me, I could quell her angry snaps. Why does it smell like skunks down here? Skunks? There's no animals down here, dearie. No living ones anyway. That's grass. Please don't think less of me. Djin says that's illegal. Oh, don't feed into that propaganda. I smoke for medical reasons. What's wrong with you? The only reason I do this stuff is because of chronic pain. I have multiple sclerosis. And I'm sick of being bullied for being sick. Because I have no control over most of my symptoms. When being painted, it makes me a little cranky at times. It's because of MS I can no longer get along with my own family. To tell you the truth, I'm the one who abandoned them. I tried so hard to control or eradicate this disease, but it's forever. Please don't tell Lee or Djin. I don't want them to hate me too. Who wants to be part of a family that bullies you for being sick? I'll take care of you no matter what you do to me. I love you like a big sister. Thank you. I love you too. Oh, I promise I'll protect you always, hell. I'd fight the very devil for you. You just reminded me. I hear them again. Jen's anger lured them back. Oh dear. I'll get on that soon. I have to find the right spell. I'm scared of the shadows. You seem like you need this too. Try it. You don't have to if you don't want to. How do you feel? I feel more scared. Oh no, it's making you paranoid. I can't let you go back upstairs like this. Djin would be all over me like an angry gorilla. Why don't we take a little nap? All this does is put me to sleep. It's just a little freak out, Jen. Don't worry. You're in no danger. But I'll stay behind you until it's over. I lit some sage to ward away the shadows, and the lavender will help you sleep. You'll be okay in the morning, I promise. Jen, are you down there? We saw you go down to the basement last night. I'm sorry about yesterday. Please come up. I'll make it up to you. Cripes, what a stench! Hey, Pan, are you farming dirty socks down there? Huh? Why do I feel so calm all of a sudden? Jen, hi! I was afraid you weren't coming. I don't like it when I frighten you. I never meant to. Writing is very important to me. And I need not to only prove to everyone else that I'm not an anger monger. I want to be remembered for my art. I have to prove to myself who I really am, too. You know, I suffer from PTSD, and at times I am a little nuts. But I don't mean those harsh words. I say, I'm trying my best. Please don't tell Lee or Pan. I don't want them to be scared of me, too. I want you to have this. It's the first book I ever wrote. It means a lot to me. And so do you. Hi, Jen. I was wondering if I could talk to you. I mean, I know I can confide a secret to you. I hate being alone. Don't tell Jen or Pan. I don't want them to feel bad, but they don't seem to want to be around me as much as before. Jen doesn't want to be feared for her PTSD, but it makes her scary. Pan doesn't want to be hated for what she can't control. Lee doesn't want to be alone, but her anxiety makes her too overwhelming to be around. Those three do so much for me. What can I do for them? I was thinking. No. Hey, Jen, you're such a sourpuss. I was thinking of going out today to go meet some old friends. I'll be off for the day. Bye, gals. Later, Lee. Jen, answer the phone. Right, stupid me. Hello? Do you know Alan? My best friend from 3rd grade. Alan, hi, it's been years. Sure, I'll be right there. Gotta be a minute. I don't have a car. Or drive. I'll drive you. Wait, Pan, you drive? Of course. I didn't know you have a license. You'll never ask. Cool. See you soon, buddy. Let's roll. I mean driving. Later, Pan, I'll call you. Not too soon. I'm going to the mall to cruise for singles. You filthy animal. Am I dead? See you later, Gator. Never mind. I remember that thing with the acorn as a whistle. I gotta show that to my little friend Jen. She's very quiet, my little buddy.
Yeah, you remember that horrible teacher we had. She was such a tyrant.
Oh yeah, and I remember the other kids. They were no prize either. Remember the popular gals? Always making fun of us.
Yeah, I remember. Then one day, you joined them.
I remember. And I've always have regretted it. Damn, being a kid, always wanted to be accepted. Sometimes turning on your own friends to show what I don't know. I'm sorry, Alan. I wish I could take it back.
Forget it. It's in the past.
I miss you guys. It's been years since we've seen each other. How are all of you?
Great. Wonderful.
I've got a nice job in a decent apartment. Just fine. So, Lee, you really changed your name, huh?
You bet I did. Aren't 3 of us called Jennifer kind of confusing? Michael, do you remember that time when the bully took my favorite toy and you got it back for me?
My head hurts thinking of that.
I was so scared when you hit the goalpost. And when I saw you at the nurse's station, you told them the last thing you saw was black. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for any of that to happen.
It's in the past.
I still feel bad.
Hi there.
Hey.
I saw your pic on that dating site.
Yeah, I've been feeling. I've been feeling kind of lonely. 34 years is a long time to be alone.
You're 34? But you look so young.
You should take out your damn ID. Damn social phobia. I've never tried connecting with anyone before. Why did I think I could do this? Damn PDD was all gonna screw me. Hang on, I'll do it. Hi, Jen. You are Jen, right? Still kinda quiet, are you? Do you remember me? No? It's me, Eric. Yeah, I remember the teacher tying a belt to your wrist. Remember that time back in kindergarten when we were all learning how to write? And you gave me a love letter? I screamed and ran away. To be young again. What's wrong? We were in kindergarten. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. It was nice seeing you again. I had a great time seeing all my old friends. I don't think we can hook up again, though. They're so busy, and I don't want to inconvenience them. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like all I did was bring up the past and make my friend feel uncomfortable. I feel like a screw up. I almost made a connection with someone. Hell, maybe a date or at least a get together. But I'm not good at meeting new people. She seemed very nice. She? Whoa, man, I didn't know you were a lesbian. No, Djin, I am not a lesbian. I am actually a pansexual. What the hell did you think pan actually stood for? I have no idea what you are. I never thought of this before, but I think I almost caused one of my oldest friends to be severely injured. I have regrets in the past, too. Maybe my old friends would have stuck by me if I was a better friend. I'll never find my soulmate, whoever she or he may be. I'm glad I have you three. Best friends forever, no matter what. Damn right. I'm your protector always. Lee, Pan, Jen, I got your back and you got my arm. I may be a witch, but I will never hex any of you, no matter how much you piss me off. Jen. Four of a kind. How you doing back there, baby girl? My car! Are you two wearing t-shirts over your bathing suits? Gentle little subconscious. I'm just fat. Wow, Pan. You look human. Oh, Pan, dear. Oh, don't tell me you're subconscious, too. Come on, give me a show. Christ, Lee, what if I was naked? Yeah, Lee, no one wants to see that. I don't want to see that. Oh, you girls need to realize how beautiful you all are. Lee, you look healthy. I'm fat. Jen's a midget. Holy crap, Pan, you're bony as hell. Let's all just have a good time today, together. That's what's important. I promise to have a good time. I actually like the sunlight. Lee, please give me back my towel. After, you don't need it now. I need it. I'm cold. It's 80 degrees out. Are you feeling okay? Okay, Jen, you're right. I haven't been open much with Lee and Jin. Well, I have multiple sclerosis. Please don't be mad at me. Why would we be mad? Reactions from others are just as unpredictable as my symptoms. I get it. You got picked on by your own family just because you were sick and they didn't want to suffer anymore. Am I right? I know because my family did the same to me. Because I couldn't handle me while I'm dealing with PTSD. I know how you feel. I own a lot of tools in case I can't keep my cool. I'm always prepared to fix whatever I broke. Most of the time, it's my stuff anyway. I grew up with cats. They were the only ones I had to talk to about my problems. They were my world. And when they all died, I had no one. Well, we don't mean to trigger you, and if we did, we're sorry. I'm sorry, but instead of yelling, then maybe just have some passive aggressive sticky notes? We'll read them. Will that work? Thanks, girls. Jen, I'll never yell at you for being quiet. Pan, I'll never yell at you for being sick. And Lee, whatever causes your anxiety, just tell me and I'll do what I can to help. Hey, girls, please, if I start yelling, and I can't stop, believe me, it's all I want to do is stop. But I will never harm any of you, no matter what stupid thing rolls off my tongue. Are you two going swimming at all? Water is cold, no thank you. Jen doesn't like the water either. Just me and you then. Awesome, I'm going whaling. Come on, Jen, you are not that fat. Fat enough, at least I got my own decent buoyancy. No, Lee, come on. Sometimes it's fun to laugh at yourself. I mean, it's the best thing. Try it sometime. You'll feel better. Somehow. These beach rocks are pretty. I like it here. It's warm. Ha 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 ha. Nice to meet you, Jen Pam. Age 21? Jen's been my patient for years. She has been feeling concerned about you. And how would you like to speak to me? Jen tells me you don't speak. I can talk, I just don't like to. Why not? No one hears me when I speak. So I don't like doing it at all. What was your life like growing up? It was loud growing up, so I couldn't hear myself, so I stopped talking. Why? Too many people, not enough space. I see. Do you talk to your friends? They understand me without words. Oh? Well, sometimes Lee and Jin make me upset. I talk to Pan using a notebook. Why a notebook? I haven't known her that long. Besides, she's a lot more lax and mature than Lee and Jin are. I see. Do you feel safe with them? Of course I do. Jin's strong, Pan has her magic, and Lee is scarier than she lets on. Are they a danger to you or others, or themselves? No, that's a silly question. That's good. Tell me, what do you do for fun? I like the mall. It's so pretty with all those fountains. And there's this popcorn shop with all the popcorns of different colors. In my old neighborhood, I used to go to Beaufour's. It's a little convenience store. Me and my sisters get to get candy there. And then we went to the park afterwards. I miss those days when we all got along. But those days are gone, and it makes me feel like it never really existed. Can you tell the difference between reality and imaginary? I do have schizoaffective disorder, but I know it's not really there. Sometimes things are okay, but other things can be a little upsetting. Pan casts spells on me to help me out. Somehow I can send the other three my dreams. They can see my demons too. Jin the Evil back again. I'm ready for another hour. Are you ready for another hour to listen to a 27-year-old complain? That's what I hear for, Jin. How was your week? Not bad at all. A little tip here or there, but nothing me and my girls can't handle. You're in a good mood for once. They're a good influence on you. I told them all about my PTSD and how it affects me and others around me. Have you gotten rid of objects that trigger you? Photos, notes, objects from people that you no longer want in your life. I suppose these new friends are supportive, seeing how much of a good mood you're in. I throw away the objects. I try not to compare, but I feel like that's what they did to me. They throw me away, like an object. I'm not a person. If my mom was still here, none of this would be happening. You were close to your mom, weren't you? What about the rest of your family? It's unclear to me if I ever mattered to them at all. They never got to know the real me. I saw her take her last breath. I see it in my head a lot before I go to sleep. And after she was gone, I sat on a patio and I ate half a pizza. In my head, all I could think was, if I'm going to do now, what am I going to do now? I love my mom, and she pretty much had my day planned every day. Right there. All I could think of, what am I supposed to do now? Then I felt such guilt and all thinking about my problems, and I shut down. Shutting down is a response for people when they can't deal with the current situation. Tell me, what makes you feel good? I know you have a high affinity for your art. How's that going? Well, ever since I was a kid, I felt like I wasn't great at much. Not smart enough for other things. Useless. I had an ignorant idea that writing would be an easy way out. Boy, oh boy, was that not true. It's hard work. I don't mind it at all. I know my writing isn't the best, but I work from the heart, and I feel great as long as I have a pencil in my hand and a large pack of paper in the other. I'm happy as a clam. What are you working on now? I don't know. I've been playing with this weird idea. I cast myself, but the story changed so much, so I split myself into 4 different people. My younger self, my teenage artsy self, my perfect self, and my inner demon. Kinda dumb idea, but I just write what I feel like. Hey there! I'm Lee Dumay, age 30. I was told by Djin that you wanted to talk to us individually, so... Well, I just wanted to say that I love your outfit. It's so nice. I like putting my outfits together at the beginning of the week. And yeah, looks great, everything. But have you heard of pervasive development disorder? Pain in the butt disorder, right? Pan has it and prevents her from finding love. Jen has it too, and it makes her look like a little kid. Jin's okay. Her weight makes her appear normal. I dress really nice and adult and kind of girly, but I know I'm trying to look like an adult, but I don't think it's working. But at least I look pretty. Just a question. Who sat in this chair last? It's a little flattened. Poor Jen. She just loves her hamburgers. Mind if I spray this chair? Nothing against anyone. I'm just a tad germophobic. It's a pain sometimes, but sometimes when I touch things, it feels like my hands are burning, and I can't stand it. But I have no problems as long as I have a sink available. I'm a little obsessed with washing my hands. I go overboard, and my skin starts to crack. Can I tell you about my anxiety attacks? They suck. I can't even stand it myself when it happens. It wasn't bad years ago, but damn, it spiraled out of control when I was working to get my license. I had a family helping me for trade for favor, but it turned out to me doing free favors, and then everything I did to help was turned into a malicious act. They did favors for me all. They did favors for me all the time in the past, and then they throw it in my face. Years later, it turned around on me. I did what I could, and it wasn't good enough. My good deeds were perceived as acts of bad. They can't handle that they have treated me bad. For years, they used me, I swear. Hey, make me feel like a condom. I'm used, fucked over, and then thrown away in the end. And when I'm no longer useful. I am a nice person sometimes. I am a nice person. But sometimes I can't hold it together and I snap. I feel like I'm not allowed to be the real me at all. My smile is just as fake as the love I was shown over the years. I dress in a way where others feel comfortable around me. I smile as much as I can, but it actually hurts. The other girls don't know that I have multiple sclerosis too, just like Pan. But her symptoms make her feel feeble and lethargic. I don't dare tell her. MS symptoms for one person isn't always the same for another. I don't want her to feel bad that I have it too. But what can I do to help her? Because I understand how she feels, and I don't want any of my girls feeling bad for me. Okay, I'm done. Lee, I haven't spoken a single word this session, but I can tell you that you have a big heart and you don't need to feel guilty about doing good. Bad reactions come from bad people. It sounds like you broke and you're doing whatever it takes to fix Lee. And that's the best thing for you to do. Perhaps a stronger medicine for your anxiety. I agree. So, you are Pan. What's your full name exactly? The pansexual grandmaster, if you must know. I doubt that's what it says on your birth certificate. But I wasn't born. I just appeared one day. If I was a cartoon character, I swear my creator is a borderline lunatic. Is it okay if I ask about the hat? I mean, why do you wear such an interesting looking item? It's just a gimmick. I wrote a series called Of Hoof and Horn. I can't fund it financially, so I do this. I like to dress like my characters. They are satyrs, visitors, and centaurs, and others. But they don't wear clothes, so I'll just stick with the horns if that's okay. Do people know that you're a writer? You're just advertising your books? I told some people. I know. Strangers just think I'm nuts. Do you want people to think that? Or you don't like it when others think that you're a child? Maybe if you dressed a little more your age, just a suggestion. Dress like an adult? I don't want to. I'll dress however I feel comfortable. I give up trying to look like an adult. Besides, wherever my soulmate is, it won't care what I look like. We'll recognize each other with what's in our hearts, not what's on our heads. I hear you are a witch. Are you evil? The others three say you cast spells on them. If I am evil in the eyes of the beholder, I suppose. But I practice healing magic, protection spells. I've healed my friends the best I could, but I'm still training. I do suffer from quite a bit. Multiple sclerosis, I'm on the watch for anemia, and other problems. I also suffer from the same conditions as my soul sisters. Healing them has had quite a nasty repercussion on me. I have taken their pain. Jen's demon from schizoaffective disorder. I've invited them in me. I am their new host. I've absorbed most of Jin's anger and depression. Lee's bounty of all kinds of anxiety is now my burden. That's a lot of things to stress, isn't it? You believe you're holding their illnesses and you can cure them. Eventually, these things take time, discipline, and understanding. I am older than my soul sisters, and I feel responsible for them. I've never felt such amity for others before. For the longest time, I've been living as a shadow. Now, I find that I am needed and wanted. And it feels wonderful. I have a new family now, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for them. Anything, Pan? What about kill for them? Is that something you really want to know? Ah! Oh, it's bad when you give yourself night frights. What was that all about? I have to try harder. I can help my soul sisters, but how? Oh. Lee? Why are you sleeping here? I don't see your notebook. You can answer me later. My notebook is full. Please don't tell anyone I spoke to you. I won't. I promise. What's wrong? Please don't think me stupid, but I am really scared to death. I know it can't be helped. I know it's a long ways off, if I'm lucky, but I can't stop thinking about it, especially at night. I'm trying to think of other things, but it grasps me and it won't let go. Not until I see the sunrise. I understand, sweetheart. I'm afraid too, but I found a ways to cope with it. I'll teach you. Follow me. I don't want to feel scared anymore. Have you heard of life after death? It's in many cultures. Remember that death isn't an ending. It's believed that it's only a stage, a doorway, if you will. Do you know what sends me into a frenzy? Clocks. Tick tock, tick tock. I can't stand the mockery of Father Time. You get me when I'm good and ready. Thank you, that was kind. Those awful clocks and even death doesn't bother me all the time. When things are well, I'd hate to miss it. I wish I could go on and on forever. But bad times makes me feel okay that things won't last. Some days I don't want to go on. Please don't say that, Pan. I couldn't stand it if any of you were gone. I'm sorry, Jen. I'll stay. I didn't mean to upset you. I'll stay up with you until you fall asleep, even if it's at sunrise. Jen is finally asleep. I hope I put her in the right bed and room. Jin's still awake. Jin? Hi, Pan! What are you doing here? I was just about to go over this draft of my story that I'm working on. It's great, but I forgot to change the protagonist to a minor character, and the antagonist is very underwhelming. My new protagonist was actually a side character, but his backstory is much more interesting, but much better developed. Sounds great. Jin, you don't look well. Perhaps you should get some rest. No, I can't do that. I gotta work on this while I have the memento. It's real important that I finish these books. You look ill, sweetheart. Why not take a break? If I don't finish these stories, my life would be nothing. I am not a quitter. I am not a loser. I am not wasting my life on doing nothing. But you're trashed. I bet if you take a little recovery time, you will be so refreshed that your stories would benefit. A happy author produces better art, I say. Yes, happy, rested. I'll rest. Right after these last paragraphs. Oh, Jin dear, so bullheaded. Jin's so prideful, I wish she'd listen, staying up all night like that. Jen, too, this insomnia isn't healthy. Ah! What's all this glass doing here? Lee, is that you? I've been searching all night for it. Have you seen it? What did you lose? I can't find my medication, you stupid bitch! Stop, you're hurting me! Huh? Oh my god, what have I done? I didn't mean to come back, I'm sorry! What's wrong with me? I hate it when I do this! I know I do wrong, but by the time I realize it, it's too late! And that's what happened. It doesn't sound like you hurt her that bad. She has MS like me, but her symptoms are different. Unlike me, it's really not that hard to hurt her at all. I can't believe I lost control that bad. Fragile thing, isn't she? Well, let's go find her if her condition is that delicate. We better check on her. This is all my fault. Where should we look for her? Are you kidding me, Lee? Wherever you grab a quick bite. Bet she has the munchies after last night. Oh dear, I feel badder than I already did. I doubt she does. Have you been to the basement lately? We better split up. We'll cover more ground. This is where we first met that wicked little thing. Maybe she's in there. Come on, Jen. If not, breakfast is on me. And lunch. And dinner. This is where we first met, and I promised that I would never hurt you. I hate myself for what I did. Goodbye, girls. Thought you'd be here. Let's just wait. Maybe she'll be here later.
She's not here.
How could I do such a thing? Maybe I need a stronger medication, or maybe it was the medication that made me do it. No, that's stupid. I'm the conscience one. Maybe if I was treated better growing up, maybe I'd be a different person today. I was always the black sheep, the scapegoat, the one that no one bothered to remember. I should have walked away if I knew I was going to lose my shit like that. It's hard keeping cool all the time. It's too easy to hurt others. I act nice, but deep down, I can't believe how cruel I can be. I don't want to be that way. I fought it off for so long, but I can't fight it anymore. Pan? Pan, we were worried about you. I'm so sorry about what I did. There was no excuse for it. Please come home. We still need you. More important, we love you. I'm afraid of you, Lee. Get back. Mwah. I found our big soul sister. We talked everything out, and things are going to be okay from now on. You're back. How could you just leave like that? Not cool.
You promised me that you would stay.
I did promise, and I'm sorry I fled out of fear. It's my fault. No, it's my fault. Enough! Listen, you three, it's no one's fault, and promises are cheap. Instead, I say we all make a pact. Isn't that kind of the same? Ah, you're ruining my climatic speech.
There is an important lesson to our story. Always remember who you are, past, present, and future.
Respecting yourself, very important. Your skills, your talent, and even the little things you enjoy. It's all you.
Taking responsibility for yourself isn't always easy, but as long as you try, we're only people. We're not perfect. The way you treat others will always reflect.
If anything, you have to learn to love yourself, even if others don't. You are the first person you need to care for. Self-care isn't selfish. It's all for you.